Greetings, everyone. This is Duann Keir with messages received since the last video. We have shared with you that we speak as a consortium and prefer not to be labeled or categorized because it leads to misidentification of who we are and who you are in relationship to us. We can, however, describe ourselves as a loosely organized group of volunteers who communicate through this human channel when we agree that there is a message to be delivered. You may, therefore, refer to us as the Consortium, with the understanding that there are many of us of diverse manifestations coming and going from this group as the need arises. Today, we reiterate that the old ones are returning and revealing themselves. They are willing and wanting to work with you. Are you willing to work with them? They watch and they wait for opportunities to co-create with you. Upon which timeline would you like to walk? Walk it regardless of your external environment. That is, regardless of how reality appears to be to others. The delusion of duality is in the process of breaking down and will provide you with opportunities to co-create in unity with those of like mind and soul. This is a revelationary process through which you discover who you really and truly are and why you answer the call to incarnate upon your planet at this time. This is a call to activation in a way in which you can no longer ignore. Until you can expand your heart chakra to include yourself and the space around you, you will feel the need to contract your energy field in a protective stance of reaction rather than conscious action. If, as you say, your buttons are continually being pushed, it is much easier to neutralize your buttons over which you have much control than it is to rage against your so-called button pushers over which you have less control. Take comfort in the fact that these pushers are presently pushing their own panic buttons much more often than they are pushing the fear buttons of the general populace. The truth of who we are and of who you are strikes fear in the hearts of some because of their need to believe that they are in control of the physical, material reality around them, and they have a vested interest in maintaining the status quo of your religious, political, and economic systems. As your own priest and priestesses, who are connected to the original source of all creation, you will no longer need religions mediating that relationship for you or telling you what you should believe about it. Our relationship with what you would call the divine is an ongoing process of discovery and wonderment. We ask you to raise your vibrational frequencies, to embrace and embody your higher selves, to bring the same sense of discovery and wonderment into your present reality. More and more of you will begin to channel us in our messages, to ground the higher vibrational frequencies into your earth plane, and thereby bring what many of your religions have referred to as heaven on earth, or as above, so below. We are not asking you to gather with us as much as we are asking you to allow us to gather with you to facilitate this process. This gathering includes those from your past who are now ready to assist you in the full embodiment of your higher selves to facilitate the expansion of consciousness upon your planet and therefore throughout the cosmos. This is therefore more than an arrival or visitation, but rather a process of spiritual evolution for yourselves as well as us. Do not be concerned with those who are trying to keep us hidden, for they no more have that power than they have the power to keep you hidden from yourselves. There are blogs and books to be written by you. There are art and music to be expressed by you. There are classes to be taught by you. We gladly gather with you to help manifest the sacred into your secular world. We gladly gather with you to help you manifest conscious spirituality into your religious expressions. Choose to create your own work rather than to criticize the work of others, for it is your voice and expression that is the most needed upon the planet at this time. See yourselves as channelers of divine spiritual energy, preparing the way for the gathering, especially for those who are unaware of its coming and who will be in need of you and your work upon its more conscious arrival. Your old ones are whispering in your ears and nudging you at your backs, and only await your invitation to enter into co-creative relationship with you for the physical manifestation of spiritual energy. How honored we all are to be of spiritual service to you, and therefore of the highest service to all that there is. Stay attuned for more coming.